I just finished reading chapter 1 because I paused on part 7. I wanted to finish all of the world underneath stories before I get to the heavy lore in the main story. It took me a while, but I finally finished it. Let's get back to the main story new chapter first. Let's start from the beginning. If the Ether Core is very important to the Hunter Association, why are they having only 2 people transfer it? Especially because they know how mad the public is. Ever is also looking for it. And literally anyone that knows of its existence wants it. Next, the talk about the purist and prototist. My girl, Simone, was very suspicious. In the beginning, she literally stated the extreme on both sides. With purist outrage and ever terrible business practices. However, she somehow seems to only focus on extreme sides to purist. At this point, I will say I was 60 to 70% on the purist side and 30 to 40% on the prototist side. However, my opinion changed even more after what Andrew said, and Simone's response became even more suspicious to me. He said, "We've only researched less than 10% of a protocore's potential." I was not expecting that, especially considering how much their society seems to rely on protocore. This percentage is way too low. And even with these low percentages, Ever seems to already be using it for terrible things, and it's only going to get even worse. I was now 80 to 90% on the purist side and 10 to 20% on the prototist side. Andrew seems to be in the middle, maybe leaning a little on the purist. Simone seems to be a bit taken back by him. I personally think relying on something that you don't fully understand is a very dangerous thing. Now the white-haired child. When I first saw this scene, I thought it was a memory from the past, maybe something to do with the Gaia Research Center. Maybe he is related to the 6th love interest because he was looking for someone. But then he was talking about 7 years ago. I realized this is currently happening. Then I thought he might not be human, maybe a spirit or something. He was somehow able to move the whole library and could be related to Zane because he seems to be. In the Arctic, the old man named Dmitri. I personally don't trust him. Why was he helping us? His reasoning for hosting the Zoyan hunt is not convincing. The Gaia Research Center being at the arena in Karen seems a bit too coincidental. He also seems like he knew why she was there because he said, "I'm sure our next meeting will be much sooner than this time." Also, with the Ever being there seems like too much of a perfect timing.